Having 10,000 followers and thousands of impressions per post is the equivalent of having thousands of people show up to a party and nobody talking to you. It's awkward and it's kind of a waste of time. I get asked often, how does your platform help us with followers and impressions? And it's because you have been brainwashed into thinking that impressions and followers are the end all to be able to grow your business. And I'm here to tell you that's not the case. Here's a couple reasons on why engagement is what you should be focusing on to become the life of the party. So point number one, engagement is the new algorithm love, so to speak. You can control your algorithm by simply engaging. So instead of posting 3 to 5 times per day, how about you engage with your post at least 3 to 5 times per week? It's a novel concept, but it's a narrative that's actually really taking over for folks that are doing it right. So instead of paying for ad spend, save that money and use that time to be able to do some lead generation nurturing. So instead of spending all this money on trying to boost your ad, why don't you just go ahead and reach out to folks? When you first post, social media platforms are pushing you out to only 10% of your followers. That's down 2% from a year ago. So now we want to try to make sure we can do an organic growth push, which is just engaging. Comment back, tag people, respond. This is going to 6x your algorithm and your organic growth just by simply writing back to folks. Number 2, trust. Engagement builds trust. Studies show that 71% of consumers are more likely to buy or work with the brand that they follow on social media, but only if they're actually engaging with them. Not just with them, but their other constituents. So we want to try to make sure we're not treating our social media like a slow cooker done wrong and just setting it and forgetting it. We got to remember, this isn't just media, this is social media. And some of us are forgetting that social aspect. We want to make sure that folks are interacting with us if we're going to give them their business. That's a large portion of the trust. I need to know you know what you're talking about. I need to know that you're going to be able to solve my problems. And the only way you can do that is by engaging with me. So how about instead of 3 to 5 posts per day, why don't we go ahead and focus on 3 to 5 pieces of engagement with your posts per day? Number 3, engagement drives business results. Brands with engaged communities see at least a 23% or higher revenue growth. Every comment is a potential customer raising their hand saying, "Hi, I'm interested," and every share is a free word of mouth marketing. It's like having an army of unpaid salespeople legally. It's weird. So why don't we go ahead and dive in? Create raving fans. Don't just have simple followers and simply impressions. Impressions means you didn't do it right. It didn't get them to click. How can you get them to click? Number 4 is 2-part, quality over quantity. Here's a reality check. Accounts with 1,000 engaged followers often outperform accounts with 100,000 ghost followers. It's not about being popular in high school. It's about being a friend everyone actually wants to hang out with. So don't worry about how many followers or how many impressions. Worry about how many people are engaging with you. If you have 500 followers on Facebook, 440 of them are engaging with you, I would say that's a success versus somebody with 1,000 followers and maybe 10 people engaging. So don't worry so much about the views, don't worry about the follows, don't worry about the impressions. Worry about the engagement, worry about the shares, and worry about the saves. So I encourage you to engage with your people. This is why they're there. They like you, they know you, they're trying to trust you. So make sure you're not the equivalent of that person that talks at people, and instead talk with them. Ask questions, respond to comments within 4 hours. That's kind of your sweet spot. But I don't want you to worry about that 4 hours. Right now, just simply respond. And create content that makes people think, laugh, and say, same. So remember, social media is called social for a reason. It's not a slow cooker. Don't set it and forget it and think that you're going to come back to a beautifully made meal. You might burn it. So in the end, champion your engagement. And that inevitably is going to help you champion your brand. Because in the end of the day, it's better to have an account with 500 raving ride or die fans than 50,000 digital tumbleweeds. So what's your secret weapon to boosting your engagement? Spill the tea in the comments below. And if you're looking to try to have a social media audit, I do those for free. Feel free to go ahead and DM me. And then also make sure you comment a nice little fire emoji to let me know if you like this content.